Hello, everyone. This is Bobo the Vulture.
I'm the mysterious JG.
And, if you've been watching both of our channels,
I'm the mysterious JG. If you'd like to talk to me, my codec frequency is 141.80.
Yes. If you've been watching our channels, obviously we've been sifting through the Metal Gear games piece by piece. The last one that just went up was Metal Gear Solid, the first of the sort of seedy era Metal Gear games.
When we do mean seedy.
Yeah, it was pretty seamy. Those camera sequences, boy howdy. But, so it's time to start Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. But for this, we will be turning to the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, which includes this and Peace Walker. Peace Walker we haven't actually even played yet. This also... After the Shadow Moses incident, technological data on the nuclear-armed walking tank Metal Gear leaks onto the black market.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. Metal Gear... Let's see. Solid Snake and his allies formed the anti-Metal Gear NGO Philanthropy.
Even his ally, but go on.
Set out in pursuit of Tanker carrying a new Metal Gear prototype, but Snake falls into a trap set by former Foxhound member. This is all like terrible spoilers. Now that
I know. I'm not sure why you're reading this. This obviously is not part of what came with the game itself, but
all right.
Because there's already a pretty big spoiler. It's a nice picture of Solid Snake, but what's going on at the back of his head there? Looks like some kind of blonde woman is standing there. I don't understand.
Yeah, let's just get going with the game. I don't like the looks of any of that.
I don't know about this Metal Gear Solid HD collection version. I think they might be adding new characters that you play as for 3/4 of the game.
I just don't have no idea what you're talking about right now.
I'm talking about Konami.
Konami. Everybody knows us. We're the company that brought you Rumble Roses.
Blue Point Games. We point at you, and we're blue.
Yes.
We're sorry, and we point at you.
Alright. Konami Computer Entertainment Japan presents.
From the
How
makers
dare
of
you
Rumble
steal
Roses.
my presents? Who is this guy?
I've heard that name before.
What are you talking
That's
about?
so Toyota game. Check it out,
That was all writing that Solid Snake would understand because he's half Japanese.
Of course, with Constitution. Hey, cool! It's like the credits from Breaking Bad.
Breaks so bad. Which is it, Christopher or Randall? Don't understand.
Cody Rhodes.
Bingo!
I love this music. I don't love the unshaped bits, but
It's been long enough since I've played the original version of the second game. Or the,
Paul Eating.
Ihadorka
as a being capable. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. No, but I don't even remember, how close this is to what the credits look like. Cam Clark! I know that guy. He's the guy who voiced, what's his name? Master Miller.
That's right, yeah. And Leonardo the Ninja Turtle. There's President Clinton.
That's right, buddy. I'm president. And so
Don't bring... Now, once you get them splashing around like that, don't walk into this house without wiping your boots, mister. I love this bit here. There's no video game or movie where they don't have a serious moment, and I don't start humming this music to myself, especially if I'm mocking a moment that's supposed to be serious and it's in fact ridiculous.
For example, the moment in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake in which I started teabagging.
That looks familiar.
Oh, good.
Wait, giant
heard
robots
dinosaur
that sound like
yelling
dinosaurs
at
are going to be in this game?
I'm as stunned as you are. I mean, it was fair to be stunned when it happened in Metal Gear Solid. You could think that they were going to be giant walking robots, but not necessarily that they were dinosaur robots.
So Solid Snake and his new love interest are fighting ninjas.
What?
Look at
They
that.
may have just fancied up Meryl's graphics. This is the HD collection.
It's true, she might have gone blonde.
Yep.
Tactical espionage action, Metal Gear 2, Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Good stuff.
That is,
I've
by
been
the way,
looking forward to
game
this.
that we're LPing now.
I'm looking forward to LPing this since you started doing Metal Gear.
Yeah.
And Solid Snake was apparently an ape man in that picture.
It's like he was weird.
He's weird.
Alright, so we got all kinds of different stuff here. Snake Tales, Transfar. No, we're not going to deal with any of that right now. We're just going to start a new game. Tanker Plant. That is the whole thing. I think you can do individual chapters of the game individually, but that's not how you do it.
You can start at the plant if you want to, but if you want to actually play through the story, you got to do a Tanker Plant.
Yes, let's do Tanker Plant. And we'll play normal difficulty.
No doubt in my mind we could win on hard, but...
Radar and Sons of Liberty. You can do Type 1 or Type 2. I guess Type 1 is for wusses.
Type
And
1
then-
just means that the Sultan Radar shows up even if you're in first person crouching around, crawling under things mode.
Oh.
It's the same as in Metal Gear. Like, oh, harmonic resonance means it does not work. But Radar Type 1, they ignore that. Radar Type 2.
Oh, okay. I thought Radar Type 2 for some reason was like it would work. Oh, yeah, Intrusion View. For some reason I was getting it confused with Alert View. It won't work in Alert View regardless. I guess that's good.
I don't remember.
Let's do it that way. Seems the...
Oh, and Bobo was already asked to input his name while we were testing.
And you know... Oh.
And
by the way, the thing about characters, real or whatever, these aren't real people.
2 years ago,
it's not a real river.
we had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport.
What?
The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too
So we
long.
decided to put them someplace stinky.
If you ever put your finger someplace stinky...
Party. George Washington Bridge, not a real bridge. Though if it
Well,
was, it would be
there is a
nicknamed
real George
GW Bridge.
There is a real GW bridge, but it's not on the Hudson River.
Hudson River's not a real river. It's purely fictional.
I'm sure there's also a GW bridge on the Hudson River, but...
Looked like the Sorrow there for a second.
That
Show up in the next game.
okay. I thought you were talking about some samurai warrior or something. I'm a walking in the rain.
It's great to be back in America. I think I'm half American. I don't know.
I'm the kids of America. I'm the kids of America.
Well, I'm walking in New York. Nobody walks in LA. Because Alaska apparently not part of America in my mind. He looks like the Sorrow here.
I mean, you can see Russia from it. How could it be part of America?
Space is also not part of America because you can see Russia from space.
Well, no, we all know that space is, this has been annexed by Australia.
That hoe was in a hurry.
What is this?
Wait, why doesn't he look like a nuclear explosion seen from 10,000 feet?
Ah, yes.
Oh wow, he's got the big one. Oh wait, that's...
I think, yeah, that might have been
it's not his penis, I got you.
bunch of kiddo thing on there. But... Okay. Invisible Spider-Man is here. That's good to know. Invisible Spider-Man is here either to help or I don't know what Invisible Spider-Man's all about.
Doing what never an invisible spider can, obviously.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Wait, it's a white guy. What the hell? Oh, we're back to where we need to be now.
We left us up where they belong.
A little, okay, somebody's been watching Terminator 2.
Yeah, okay. He's gotta go back in time.
Kazuki Maruka, get off my head.
But, he's not naked.
So,
Because then he would be Naked Snake, I guess. And
yep. And that doesn't happen until the next game either, when we see the sorrow. The sorrow that is Naked Snake.
Boy, he's right on schedule.
Hey, wait a
Colin.
second. Are you suggesting that there...
No, soon enough.
Are you suggesting that Solid Snake already doesn't know what the hell's going on?
He's suggesting that Solid Snake is a pawn from the word go.
From the word so, Toyota.
It's entirely possible.
But Snake at least saw the helicopter that was spying on him, I think.
Maybe he was too busy looking at the title of his own
He
game.
was like, he was standing there, it's like, this is gonna be a great pose for like the commercials, but I better get to a hiding place now.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Yeah,
Everything
that was
going
really...
okay?
I don't like what you
Stealth
keep waiting.
camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it.
At least until you
Not
clear
in
the
the
game a
military
couple times
anymore.
and win it as a
Right.
bonus item.
I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
No.
That thing with Naomi.
And
Yeah,
I can't say I
syphilis.
miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad.
I was talking
Reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Although, as I just
Too
implied, I
true.
really hate her and
Okay,
didn't
Snake,
want to have
let's
her
get
here
to
helping
work.
us.
You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
Thank you,
All
Exposition
Ocelot's
Men.
doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version
Even
of Metal
Bobo
Gear.
and JG have them.
Thepets.com Metal Gear.
Powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal
Some
Gear
people
vehicle.
say it's made of
That
kittens,
explains
other
why
people
this one
say
is
it
under Marine Corps
flying shark.
jurisdiction.
The only consistent description is that it's... Maybe it's flying shark.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype.
It's weird that we knew where the ship would be, but we don't actually know its
How
itinerary.
close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
Oh, it's going to be out in the
I'll head to
ocean.
bridge ASAP.
It's going to be out there to fight
Try to
kaiju.
avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best
I
if we
found
could
it
get out of there
amusing.
without alerting anyone.
Don't worry. I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of
Very
the
good,
Lanford
Snake.
Unit,
Good, Snake. Would you
an
like a snake
anti-Metal
snack?
Gear organization and officially
Would you like
recognized
snack
by the
snack?
UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Speaking of friends, look at my new dress.
Speaking of French, did you see the latest episode?
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
And for
Better
some
than
reason, we didn't
scavenging
start you with
munitions.
full ammo.
Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too.
Check it
The
out.
effects of the anesthetic round will vary
show
depending
me
on
how
what
to do
part of the
stuff.
body
I'm
is
paying
hit.
attention.
We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between
You
hitting
could take out an
the
elephant with that
chest
thing.
or
Probably not an
head.
iguana, though.
As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
I love
You
to
haven't
pull
read
them out
the
of my
Surgeon
ass.
General's
Frosted
warning,
Lucky
have you?
Cigs.
Here's the digital camera.
You
Works
put that
almost
up your
the
ass,
same way as the
too.
old one.
There's nothing you can't put up your ass, Snake.
Sound like I can shove my ass back here. Oh yeah.
Oh, they're already wearing a nice plastic wrap,
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists.
so they should be
Don't
armed.
get caught. You're in
Yeah, I'm
stealth mode.
Pretty sure.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone.
Certainly
By
not
the
Meg
way,
Link Cheddar.
Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
Act
No
up like
traces.
insane
Oh,
elephant.
please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap.
It is a
Remember,
trap.
There's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, Putting uniformed Marines on the deck would
There's
be a
a
bad
ship
idea. People can get a clear view of the water on Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in
They
there.
have the
no doubt
navigational
about it.
plans, but I guess
military
they have the
trains to
official
watch
plans,
for
but they
threats
assume
from
it's
the
not
stern
going
of
with
the
the
boat.
itinerary.
That's
So.
SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Nope.
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew
Oh, the
quarters.
players can because of the roving camera.
The chopper.
I should get to it.
So seconds after Hal says everything's okay, it all goes to hell.
I'm a nice upstanding. Oh, God.
It's the last time we'll ever see these guys appear competent. They're going to be our game's
I don't know.
Wow.
Depending on how badly I play.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a
Starlight,
chopper?
Star.
Looks like the
Affirmative.
My Metal Gear.
Probably another cavalry.
Foot Clan are also after Metal Gear.
It's their game.
So,
Hijack.
that whole thing they were talking about, how incredibly visible the boat is at this moment.
To take over a tanker of this size.
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
There's going to be more than 18 of these guys.
AKS 74U.
AKS-7 for you.
AKs? Why? There's only one country in the world that has AKs. Wait, that was not.
Russians?
Yep.
You sure?
I can smell the borscht
No
from
marine
here.
barber
God.
touched that head of hair.
Shoot him in the crotch, snakes. Do it. Where's my Russian hat? For Russianness.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
He's
on it.
Nikolai Rushnikov of Russia.
And creepy eyes you're doing there, Snake.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now.
Oh well, mission failed. Let's get out of here.
KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper,
Is that a
right?
type of melon?
Killer whale.
Killer shrew.
He just likes to show off that he knows what helicopters are called. That's all that
Get a
was.
fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not
Well, they're not
necessarily.
belly dancers.
It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the
I
photographic
don't care
evidence
about
of
evil
Metal Gear.
terrorists taking over
As
Metal
long as we
Gear.
have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open.
Why don't we just
So no
literally blow the whole thing
pyrotechnics,
wide
okay?
open?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything
That was
happens.
more fun.
The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting
would you
just
like
past
to
the
save me?
Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Because otherwise you got to walk home. The car's at the Verrazano Bridge.
Well, having accomplished all that, I almost feel like we do need to save.
Yes. Part of me thinks we need to end the video, but I think we got some time.
Do you want to save, Snake?
I want to save Snake. I don't want to lose Snake. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yes. Let's do it. Quit asking me to connect to PlayStation Network.
Hey, Boba.
Yeah.
Will you connect to the PlayStation Network?
Hey.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar.
Exciting.
Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations.
Really?
How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
That's just fucking fantastic. I can't believe how excited I am about this.
Oh, let's talk to him here.
He's playing with the
Push the
buttons over
action
there.
button near a scalable railing to hang off the
Not
other
in a
side.
million years.
This is called hanging. You can use it to move around, hide, and even maneuver around an enemy's back.
That can't be right.
You can move the left stick or use the L2 and R2 buttons to move left and right while hanging.
You gotta be
When you're
joking.
ready to pull yourself up, just push the action button again.
Not
A
in
grip
million
gauge
years.
appears below the life gauge during hanging. The grip gauge indicates how tightly you're holding on, and
gotta
steadily
be joking.
decreases as long as you're in hanging mode.
This is not believable.
When the grip gauge goes to 0, you won't be able to hold on anymore. You need to hoist yourself up before you fall off.
What?
Push the crawl button while
Now,
hanging
what is just
to
something
jump
he would
down
say
straight
anyway?
below. If the ground
gonna
is
explain to
too
the people
far
what you're
below,
doing, or-
you'll lose some life. In some
gotta
places,
be
you won't
joking.
make it at all. Be careful
not.
of that.
Is you can I the first time I actually didn't intend to do it. It's just the button because these
Okay.
they're like trigger the L2 and R2 buttons are trigger style in the PS3 controller, and it just sort of pushed against the surface I was sitting on. You can press the R2 button to psychically go inside your character, like Solid Snake's mind.
You get the
and
inner thoughts
get-
of your character by pressing these buttons, yes.
So, all right, we got some advice. There.
But there are positive ones and negative ones. You just kept hitting the negative ones. So you kept going, not in a million years. What? You've got to be kidding. I mean,
Well, okay, so maybe there is one for L2, but I was not.
I think so, because I remember another character can say more positive things.
Yeah.
And I distinctly remember Snake going, no doubt about it.
Well, apparently I can't move now without firing a shot.
There's a way. You have to switch weapons to no weapon. It's a pain in the butt, though. But yeah, you did just waste a shot, so, yeah, boo-hoo.
That was pretty annoying. Man. Really dark. Ooh, out
It is. I'm wondering if it's supposed to look quite as dark as it does. I know it's supposed to look
It's-
quite dark at this point.
It's not supposed to look this dark. It's my recording setup is imperfect.
What?
But
What?
not a million years. Yeah, a million years from now will be perfect.
It's making it a little bit tricky. So it's going to look fine for you guys, folks, but as we play, it's actually kind of hard to see what the hell's going on. There you go. Now you can pick him up and put him on the walls of Jericho. This is the game where we thought you could...
Apparently I have to make an auxiliary call right now.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior.
Oh,
Push the
really?
action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Keep doing it and doing it and doing it well. Or I can pick this guy up and put him in the walls of Jericho.
Right, drag him around to get him out of the way. And he drops rations!
Yes.
You pick him up too many times, he will wake up.
I thought he said
Action button.
apparently this one is the action button. They all perform actions, folks. I'm not. Alright, deck B, crease quarter starboard. That's much better. Well, you should probably call Otacon to make sure.
Yes, we're going to save every place we can, folks. You'll see why later.
Time to save?
What?
I don't appear to have the option of that. Override, yes.
And we're not going for any special achievements on this. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll vaguely try not to kill anybody, but I don't think we're going to try to avoid using lethal weapons on bosses. There are...
Okay. There's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is,
I don't believe it.
don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding. And so did a bird that got high on something. Probably fermented fruit.
Yeah. Okay. If you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items.
I don't believe
Remember the Deep family's fish.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We
it's
need to-
R1 is the positive response, R2 is the negative.
Okay, so we can keep playing with that for a while, but eventually we have to drop it, or we'll never make any comments. We don't want to have any commentary. It'll just be us going, listening to him going, yeah, yeah.
Snake, that door opens out onto the deck. You still have to get to the bridge to find out where this transport is headed. Go up.
You gotta be joking.
I'm not going up no matter what. Hey, there's something in the corner. What do you know? Ammo for your tranquilizer gun is sitting around on the boat, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh my god, a shadow. Now, I can see this point of view, the range of this thing. But now he's walking away.
Yeah, so run up behind him and pull the gun. Or shoot him. In this game, you can actually stick up people by coming up behind them with the gun.
Are you sure that's not a later game?
Nope, this game, you can go freeze. And they go... And they go, are you going to shoot me? Anyway, you can't go up. There's a blockage.
There is a blockage.
Inverted walls of Jericho.
What to do? Stay asleep.
Now there's a little room here.
There is. I don't have a card key for it. What card key do I need? What card key do I need? It won't tell me. That would be the
this
doorway to the stairway. Whoa. Well, this guy.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna go that way.
Freeze.
Now you can press one of the L triggers to walk around. I don't remember how. This game actually has fairly complicated controls, but
I
you
can just knock him out,
Right.
shoot him in the head.
But you can walk in front of them while still holding the gun, and they will sometimes drop items. For that reason, there's all sorts of ways to make people drop items in this game.
Oh yeah.
You can also open lockers. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. In fact, I think you might just open,
Oh, you get into the crew lounge.
the crown. It gives you little helpful hints on where people are. And
That seems potentially dangerous. I better talk to Otacon.
a good idea. No doubt about it.
Oh, you need to save?
That makes
Just a
sense.
second.
That makes sense.
Let's override. Let's get down.
Another Chinese proverb.
No doubt
Those who
about
look
it.
to the
there
heavens
we go.
prosper. Those who defy it are no more.
That one I
You
actually
know
have
this
heard.
one?
No doubt
The meaning
about
here
it.
is, hold on a sec, that you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things.
No doubt
You remember
about it.
pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they
I don't
purposefully...
believe it. What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right?
That's
Some
right.
designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them.
I don't
The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
Okay. So,
Pre-ripped jeans.
let me know when we're going to relax on that, because as much as I enjoy it, I'm afraid to say anything commentary-wise.
Ah, dear. I mean, we can still speak over the inner thoughts of Snake going, yeah, that's right.
For some reason, I'm desperate. I can talk over the actual dialogue all day, but the idea that we're going to miss Snake going, no doubt about it.
You're gonna go out. Yeah, pre-ripped jeans.
Snake, go to the bridge first and find out where this ship
Don't
is
tell me
headed.
what to do.
The bridge is on the top level. Go up.
Not too much of a help there, but
Okay, you're going to have to pull the gun pretty quick here.
Freeze.
no. Do this.
No, if you walk right through him and then turn and face him again. Oh, just
I'll
shoot
try.
him
I'll
in the
try
head.
it with the next guy. I'd already roughed that guy up a little bit, trying to just get near him.
Well, you'll end up finding one of the like 1 in 5 guards or so who is a quote tough guy and doesn't actually give you items. Decade cruise quarter starboard. This is
starboard.
intense. We better save.
Yeah, no, I suppose you're right.
There's a reason for this, folks. We're not going to keep doing this in the plant
Snake,
chapter.
you want to save?
Right.
I'm calling you for some other reason.
I want you to instruct me to go up some more. If we've already saved here, it won't give us a new proverb.
Hey, Snake, what's hardest won, most easily lost?
Virginity.
It's time. Get it? Amazing how relevant
guess,
these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except
get
for
right
daylight
on it.
savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it.
Right.
Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right.
That's
Wow.
right.
They thought of everything.
Did they even have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
The government is tricking us with
The
daylight
moment's never
savings time.
returned,
Another
Snake.
Kojima
Let's not
conspiracy.
waste it on idle questions.
Okay.
But he asked us a question there. Okay. Hey, how come they fired me in Metal Gear 5? Don't ask idle questions, Snake. Okay. That's just going to take you back to the outside deck, but you would have to hit the action button for that, I believe. Ah, now it's time to show people the excitement that is lockers.
Using first-person view.
Is there a poster there? I think there actually is, but it's too dark for us to see. Yeah, there's like a booby poster there, but we can't see it. It's too dark.
I can see the booby poster.
I don't recognize that one. Maybe there's different new booby posters in this new HD collection.
HD boobies? Don't see any HD boobies there.
HD booby. Yeah, so I'll have to go check these out when you upload them, so I'll be able to see what's going on with the boobies.
What's going on with these boobies?
What's going on?
No HD boobies there.
HD rations?
Hey, I can see the word ration very clearly. That's pretty nice.
You might be able to pop up behind this guy in the hall here if he comes this way. I don't know if he comes this far.
Freeze.
Now, how do I...
I'll point to his face.
Are you going to shoot me?
Damn it, I knew this would happen. You got one of the ones who doesn't get intimidated.
Yes, I am going to shoot you.
So
Now,
there's-
I'm going to grab you.
Oh, you're gonna permanently lock him in a locker.
That's what I'm gonna
This
do.
is fun. These guys, if you trank them, they wake up after a while. It takes a while, but they do wake up. If you put them in a locker, they go into permanent sleep. They don't die, and if you're going for a pacifist run where you don't kill anyone, which is something you can do, they don't count as murders, but you can put them to permanent sleep in the locker. You have earned a trophy, Hurt Locker.
I've earned a trophy hurt locker. So there you go.
So, folks, we're playing on the PS3 if you hadn't already figured that out. Now, another thing you can do to unlock achievements or items or whatnot that I believe I went... Back when the game was new, I think I went through and actually did this. You saw there was a little light glinting on that guy's chest when you were in front of him with the gun?
Yes.
That was his dog tag. If you hold people up like that and you wait instead of shooting them in the face, they will start shaking around and drop an item. And the first time you do it for any one person, there will be a dog tag. The guys on the boat here, or not just the guys on the boat, but there are guys who, oh, see, he's going to wake up. He's only got 1 Z.
He is.
But you can shoot him down if you want.
I can.
Right in the ass. Oh, wow.
Freeze.
He'll collapse on his own. He's got one stuck in his arm.
Oh, he does.
Give them a second. They react more quickly to shots to the head or the heart. Oh,
that
you're
guy
about to
doesn't
get
turn.
spotted here. Okay, maybe you do need to shoot him again.
Oh well,
He
he just
spotted.
gun butted me into.
Okay, so
another-
there goes our big boss run. Yeah, right.
Yes, that was totally gonna happen.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
when you hold guys up, they drop their dog tags. Every soldier in the game, every regular soldier has dog tags that you can get, and you unlock special achievements or items like stealth camo. The guys who say, "Are you going to shoot me?" are tough guys. Like this guy's not a tough guy, so he's gonna actually give you a dog tag. You're gonna shoot him. The tough guys, you have to get a non-lethal weapon. Uh-oh, he's on his way to destroy me. He's going to check that guy who's down.
Yes.
So let's listen to this.
Freeze. Freeze.
Silly, very silly. But the tough guys, you have to get a weapon. Well, not a non-lethal weapon. You have to get a non-trank weapon. You have to get like a regular pistol. And then you need to shoot them in a non-lethal way. You can shoot them in the kneecap or something. It's pretty brutal. But after that, they will give you a card, a dog tag, whatever. I believe I don't know how long you want this to be. I think we're at the 30-minute mark now.
Yeah, I was just gonna actually try and find a new area so that I could save.
Huh, not a bad idea. Although there's a guy down here, but he's a special guard if I recall correctly.
So I don't want to shoot him in the head right now.
No, I mean if you sneak up on him, I think we'll see he's already nodding off. You can still shoot him though. There's a couple of special guards. Of course, we've seen the guards who are quote tough guys. There are also guards who are nodding off on duty, and you will occasionally find guards who are listening to a Walkman. Or an individual Walkman.
Guys, you. Oh, okay, so.
This guy's weird. At this point, yeah, next time you get a ration, you might as well use one.
Yeah, it's true.
'Cause you did get an AK-47 butt smashed into your nose. Try the action button. Or not. Oh, there's flies following you around.
What the hell? Do I smell now?
No, you got rations from that guy that were like, I don't know. There is an explanation for that. I forget what it is. I used to know like everything about this game, but it's been years.
Well, let's save anyways. We could ask Otacon about it later.
Well, I believe you hit the wrong button. but
I did.
I also think we've already saved it, but that's okay.
No.
Time to save?
Yeah, it's save time, baby.
Stop. Save time. I might not get to play till we get to the tank chapter. Or blank chapter.
The Chinese have a saying.
They do?
Those who are lost never
I love
question a
these.
path, and a drowning man doubts not the shallows. And it means that you need to make use of other people's help.
not
Otherwise, you
what that
could be in trouble. If you're lost, you don't even know whether a road you come across is a right one. And,
That makes sense.
what's the difference between shallow and deep if you've already drowned, right?
No doubt
Anyway,
about it.
the point is that help is always a good thing to accept.
Yes.
So make good use of the codec.
Don't be in a Kalis
This
ignoring
stuff
all the
seems
awesome
nothing like
Kodak
what Elaine
conversations.
used to talk about.
Hey, she couldn't do better herself.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that's true. I think she could.
I think it would probably be pretty damn easy for her to do better.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, folks, so, yep, that's, I guess, it.
Yep. So come back next time, and there'll be more fun and funderment. And wow, that turned out to be quite a long video.
And more... Well, 30 minutes, yeah, and maybe I'll just slam a Kalis out of the blue for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I
about
was
any of
teasing
that.
him, and he's got an LP of Metal Gear Revengeance where at the end I was like, wow, that really didn't seem very talky for a Metal Gear game. Oh, wait, you weren't going around calling everyone every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright, folks.
This is Bobo the Vulture.
I'm the Mysterious JG.
And this is Let's Play Together Metal Gear Solid 2. Snake. That's Metal Gear Solid 2. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.